We're so thankful to have you all here with us tonight. We are into the month of December, and it is so exciting to think that we are closing out a marvelous job. And I just, I didn't have the gifting. But I know that
Windows computers, the screen where you put in your password or your PIN.
Yeah.
It would get to that screen and it would be like, basically it would a message would pop up saying it was an error and I couldn't log in. So it was like I couldn't even get past that. It was just black with that box on the front for like a day and a half. And I just was like, I'm going.
Brittany Griner is home, right?
I told y'all, it was on my video. I told y'all she was gonna be free. I told y'all it was in her chart.
I was so happy when I saw that. In the neck row.
I'm gonna repost my video when I said she was gonna be free because it was in her astrology chart.
Yeah, you definitely post
that.
it again.
Yeah,
definitely. And just the one specific because I know you did a couple on her. I could definitely make posts to our socials because yes, I was so
happy. I almost wanted to send her a card.
I know, right?
I was so worried about her.
I feel like she was my people. I almost was like,
I was like, yeah, those two are very good. My cousin had to go.
Okay. Did you know celebrating Christmas?
That's what I'm saying. Once you say that phrase, the rest of anything else sounds so ridiculous. Oh, they was out there making merry. Lock them up. What?
Being happy. How dare you be happy? American.
Go ahead, my thing now.
The Jamestown settlers created the first American batch of eggnog, although it likely bore little resemblance to today's comforting tipple.
Yeah. Honestly, foolishness. A lot of times.
And don't be sipping your eggnog while you're hanging up your decorations.
They gonna do it anyway. They gonna do it anyway.
Did you know that
cockles? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I don't want to say cockles again if that's not the word you're talking about.
Or don't say warm cockles.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I want to make sure, what you don't want us to say. If you don't want to say cockles or warm cockles, then you just got to let it
The dress with the peacock feathers?
Yes. I said I would rock that.
Girl.
I would
if I wore that to any church
with
function,
the corset,
pray for me because
tucked in, but girl. That's how I be the whole night. Boom. Every time somebody come, they be like,
and you're gonna have to walk in like she walks in. You're gonna have to walk in with your hands up and sailing into the room. You're gonna have to be seen and be known.
Really, every time somebody call me like, Angie.
Yes.
Shoot, that dress was bad. Only thing I would change is I want the sleeves from Maya Rudolph on that dress.
Yes. Everything.
Yes. We jumping ahead, but just got to talk about the costume.
Tears with a tease.
The costume was amazing. Everybody's costume was amazing. Bo, and she was like, yeah, but if I mess up, you the one gonna be in trouble. I liked her character. She just was like, date twice, and I'm like, she's really not. But mentally, I'm just like, she's in so much of this movie because of that one song.
It is what it is.
I do see Ugly Betty. That's old girl.
Oh, okay. I was wrong. To get to that point, you could have just jumped in at that point. But my favorite parts of the movie are from the original.
Definitely.
But I like the whole movie, even though some people might not. I don't give a rippity poop. But I do. I would watch it again more than I had to for the review. I just I might not pay attention so much to the beginning because I get the lead up and the build up and I know all the backstory talk. I love the setup. Like, it's not overproduced, nothing. So they just basically just had a conversation. And so I saw getting to see her, she was on to an extent, obviously, because she's on camera, but she wasn't like on a show, on a movie, anything like that. So like seeing her and not have to be the SNL level of just loud and over the top all the time.
Or
that's just
creating a character.
Yeah.
She was just doing her job. I agree. And she's been doing
actors that have went on to do other stuff like Ted Lasso show and Barry, like when they don't have to be that over the character of SNL, what SNL asks you for, they're just funny. Just being funny them. So like I could I think it doesn't want to be that anymore. That she doesn't have to be. We know Maya Rudolph. We don't need she don't have to make her name anymore.
Yeah.
So she could just be that evil queen character and just live in that world she lived. She lived.
I should have went into it without expectations, but I was expecting Maya. But I understand that.
Yeah,
sometimes
I can see why.
Like,
if you're gonna put those level of the over the top Disney fairy tale songs, they can't be back to back. You have to break it up somewhere.
They should have been more important. They should have been way more important. And I know Disney songs, and Idina Menzel should have had a way better song than what she had.
Well, first of all, I love Love Powers. I ain't gonna lie. And she should have had more songs.
I thought she should have had more songs. I think what she had was good, but she should have had more. But that also may have been a money thing. That may have been all they could have paid for.
And well,
sometimes that's what it is.
Yeah, and technically Amy Adams is the lead. So they would have gave her the most songs.
They owed us more for her not singing anything.
It's like they just kept being like, here's another Amy Adams song, here's another Giselle song, here's another Giselle song, here's another Giselle song.
It's like,
okay, but you're but y'all didn't even do that. Y'all didn't even do that in the first movie. So what are y'all doing now? Like, what are you doing?
I think part of that was some of the joke, because even that was like, remember the Morgan said, "Do y'all?"
In the first one, it hit the way it's like that's enough. You're not Alvin and Chipmunk, so give it up. And then the when he comes back, he like comes to the real world, and
he said, oh yeah, that, oh yeah.
When she does something. I said, no, she didn't do that. I said, yeah, right.
Yeah. But I like when she was going back and forth and how she
acted different, like her personality wise, but she like changed everything about herself.
And she's playing two characters in the same scene. It's not like the war when they're going back and forth.
Like that.
And they're going to the
camera. Seen her like that.
And the camera keeps like going to see the other side. And I just was like that. It was like the fact that they put work, like they were in scenes that Maya wasn't in. Like they were characters.
Yeah,
like that.
And
I love I don't even remember a lot.
Now the duet with Amy and Maya. That was off the chart.
It's called Batter. I listened to it earlier before we got online.
That was off the chart.
I showed mom the video of Batter, like the clip, and she was like, she said something about when she was moving and had to top it, and I was like, that is a corset.
Right.
Yes.
Maya couldn't have said that when she wasn't wearing no corset. The way she was going like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that thing was like moving.
That thing was shifting, honey.
Say that is a corset.
She is corset. Okay.
She is corseted.
That is the kind that you are usually tied up into or snapped.
And I told him, I said I would wear either one of their dresses and be happy.
Look, that's what I love most about Amy Adams. When she switched over, I was like, them fashions, girl.
When she looked and said, she said, my hair is so big and my chest is so, ooh.
Do you know how the stepmothers like it?
Yes, because I would want to hear an interview and hear somebody ask that question, but you cannot make me believe that she did not look at. I firmly believe she studied the stepmother of Cinderella. Because how she was acting was too close to that stepmother.
She was just like that, but she is the evil stepmother, the Cinderella character.
God, yes.
It's like it had like you had to have studied her and the first Maleficent from Snow White.
That's what I was thinking too.
That I'm not yelling. I'm not. That guy is a director, and one guy is a licensed psychologist. And he was like, a lot of people don't know. They just use the term online.
He was chill out. No.
Yeah, he was like, what she was doing was actually gaslighting. And I was like, that's one of my favorite shows to watch. Because they watched Up the other day, and I bawled. They watched a couple other ones that I watched, and I just said, I'm not crying. But yeah, that I just was like, she gave me the vibes of that all off the place with this, because we all liked it.
Yeah. Those were my favorite parts of the
raggedy. Like he lives in his own planet, and he's just like, what?
Poor now? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
If y'all are poor, let me know, and I'll work with that.
Is this what y'all doing?
Yeah. And they were like, she was like, dude,
that's not what we do.
Yeah. I was like, this is a lie. And I think what did it was just the fact that Amy Adams acted her behind off in that scene.
She did.
And the actress
Amy Adams for this.
Yes. Yeah. This is not normal. And it was so funny because I didn't know anything about the movie. I hadn't watched reviews. I hadn't read wikis. Like, she's the one cleaning. She's the one taking care of the baby. She keeps doing stuff, and she's the only one. Like, she's dressed down, and she immediately went back. And I was like, I like how they didn't just throw it in your face and explain. She's turning into this because Morgan called her stepmother. Like it was just like you get it. It was in your face, but they didn't over the top with explaining what's happening. But like even that scene, it was just like it made me so sad because it was like, Morgan, if you had not called her that, she would have came back a little bit more at that point. If you had called her, it was some very good ones. Like it was some very good callback scenes. That's what I'm saying. It was really, that's what I said, from The Wish on, love the movie. Because basically everything from that was amazing. That's just kind of how I feel about it.
Really good.
And I would say I'll take it back. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 because they didn't lean into the romance with Morgan and that boy. Because I didn't care.
What happened? I don't even know. You're right, I don't care.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 because they had enough sense to be like, that's not important. They like each other. They like each other. All right. Because if they into that, it would have dragged it. Like, I didn't care about that. So it was not about that. It was about her and her mother.
But she wasn't focused on the boy. She was focused on trying to help Amy and see what was wrong with Amy.
And that's why I like how I was like, I don't care about romance. No. So like, yeah. So I'll give it a 7 for that because I do like Leya and her sidekick. That was the main story. It wasn't about romance. It wasn't about the marriages. It wasn't about, that was the story. So that was the story. I don't, whatever. That's what I'm saying. I definitely would, like, as I'm saying, if I went to somebody's house.
Those are warm enough. I think they're just lukewarm. That's your problem.
I got lukewarm tacos.
If yours was toasty like mine, you just was got to the darn point. Gave it a rating and called it a day. When your cockles are warm, you just say what needs to be said.
Well, I want people to understand where I get my ratings from. We're not talking to each other. We're talking to the world.
Shani is so
So I need the people to understand what my
Cacos rating.
Yeah, I'll put my Caco rating on tonight. Your Caco rating.
Oh my gosh.
December 2022 Caco ratings. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's what Disenchanted
You
is.
don't get to speak against her Caco rating. That's her Caco rating.
That's my Caco.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna mess around and make that an acronym for the brand.
I know.
Y'all know y'all want to hear Cacos again. So my Caco rating would be... anything else from my sisters?
My Cacos are too warm for me to close us out in prayer.
Warm Cacos, y'all. She got with her warm Cacos too warm.
All right, y'all.
See?
And I'm Angelique Elijah.
Okay, we're going to do that. My name is Leya Elijah. Thank you for allowing our family to be your family, and you have a wonderful night.